My name is Charlie Parra. I basically work at Deneke Incorporated. Been there since 1990, so I've been there for some time now. I'm originally from Spain. My parents immigrated from Spain to the U.S. for, in search of the American dream. So my mom used to do house cleaning, office work, things like that. So she met Mike through that. As I was graduating high school, figuring out what the heck I wanted to do, my mom asked Mike if he had like a job opening. And it just so happened he did. He had a part-time job. And he hired me, no questions asked. I just showed up one day, he gave me a soldering iron. Here, start soldering wiring harnesses. Mike was extremely down-to-earth and brilliant. He was guarded with who he would open up with, so he was, I guess, shy in a way, though it didn't seem like it, but he was when you really knew him. So if he trusted you and knew you, he'd share whatever. Initially, it was a classical guitar player. He studied with the greats like Andrés Segovia, which is a famous, well-known classical guitarist. So he was phenomenal. I mean, his guitar playing was amazing. As a guitar player, I was floored, right? But he was very shy. He would not play guitar in front of you if you asked him. But if he would have his maybe birthday party at home, suddenly the guitar would come out after maybe a few drinks here and there, and you'd get blown away by his guitar playing. He was very down to earth, really just a great guy, all around great guy. It got to the point where Mike and I, sure, there was always that boss-employee relationship, but it became a friendship, it became a partnership where we could bounce ideas off each other. We could talk about personal life, and it was a fabulous experience. I'm very fortunate. As we go down the hallway, you can see here's some of our Slate models. We actually have Mike Denecke's very first Timecode Slate, hand-wired by him. It's literally prototype number 1. It started out originally as a TC1, which was just a timecode reader. And they realized that there was a need for something larger, more like a Slate. So he modified a TC1 to become a Timecode Slate. And through the years, it just developed into what we have today. I always like to see that this is actually where the real magic happens. The guys here put everything together literally by hand. Components come in and they put them together, and they have a lot of pride in what they do, so our quality stays very high. We use local manufacturers whenever possible. So they machine place all those parts and they machine solder everything. So we check and double check everything before it goes out the door, whether it's even repairs. We put it through a fine-tooth comb. Most people probably don't know this, but here I am, the president of the company, right? You'd think I'm kicking back, drinking coffee. Far from it. I still check every repair. I tune the crystal, make sure everything's up to spec. I still program and final test products. So they still go through my hands. So that to me is just a sense of pride. Sure, I can have the guys do it, but I want to make sure that that product, when it gets to your hands, is going to work. The last thing a production sound mixer wants to do is worry about timecode. So we want to make a product where you plug it in, jam it, and you're done. You don't think about it anymore. Worry about sound, right? Worry about something else that needs to be worried about other than whether the thing's in sync or not.
Timecode is usually like stressful and thing. You'd think that you guys would be a bunch of stress balls, and you're not. You know, you're like
far from it. Yeah. Maybe we're too laid back, right?
Never too laid back. Never, never.